Yeah.
I'ma press play every time.
The funny don't stop the show. The funny don't stop. Hey, the funny don't stop the show. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop the show. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop the show. The funny don't stop. Hey.
My name is Halo Thomas, and you're listening to the Funny Don't Stop Show.
What's up, people?
What up, Alex Thomas? Said Brass, Big Goose.
Hey, can we all hear each other right now? I'm outside, so if you hear noise, I hope that you can still hear me. I feel like I'm screaming right now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Okay, how's everybody doing?
Man,
great.
blessed, man.
Man, I'm good, man. Been a busy week, man, but I'm good, brother.
That's what's up. My name's Alex Thomas. I'm your host.
It's your boy Savvy Amusing.
Said Brass, your
This
microphone.
is Said
Brass
Brass.
is on mute.
Sorry.
It's your boy.
I know it's been a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. We've been all over the place. Said, did you say your name?
Yes, and Raul said
Okay.
his.
And Raul did too?
I did too, man.
Okay, well, you
Like
know
a
what that means.
ventriloquist.
You're watching.
The funny don't stop show.
There it is.
How's everybody, man?
Man. Everybody good, man. I see you got that anniversary glow, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a special day. I appreciate that. This is August 31st, and it is my wife and I's 7th wedding anniversary, man. So
That's great.
I'm super excited, man. Time flew by so fast.
That's you.
Yeah, that's super great, man.
Ted Brass was there when we got married in 2014, before the 3 kids. Didn't it go by fast? Ted?
Man, dude, every time I see your kids, I'm like, yo, I remember the single bachelor days. Like, yo, now you got kids. You somebody whole daddy.
He said a whole daddy. A whole daddy.
Exactly.
Whole daddy.
A whole daddy, bro. I look at that and I'm like, man, time flies by so fast. My daughter is 6 now. Legend is 3. Trust is 1. And man, it's just time flies by so fast. But let me tell you
But I'm gonna
something,
tell
guys.
you.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna tell you, Raul, and said this man Alex he having a little bit too much fun having kids, man. He had let me tell you, this brother had a birthday party, bro, for his child Trust, right? And it was Jurassic Park style. He had the real actors from Jurassic Park. He had Samuel L. Jackson there. The old man came out with the cane. I was like, is a T-Rex finna come out this thing?
Yeah.
I mean, the neighbors was coming out looking like, oh wow, what's going on over here? I mean, it was one of the best parties I ever seen for
You know
a
what?
1-year-old,
A lot of times
bro. I
people
mean,
come to my baby and kids parties, they'd be like, nigga, can you throw a party for me?
bro, you can. Hey, Alex, I'm you know how everybody used to always tell me, man, how dope your parties were. I can see you put it in the kids too, man, because the kids parties is dope too, bro.
Yeah,
It's
whole
crazy,
nother
man.
chain.
You get older and you start think, I would always hear people say it, but now you really go, man, it's about them, man. And giving them memories and stuff that they can remember forever because you've done it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you already did it.
So I'm just excited. Brazy, she's the best thing that ever happened to me, man. Slow me down, calm me down. Yeah, man. It's a blessing. I definitely encourage anybody and everybody when that day comes, you find the right one, man. You definitely want to lock that down. It's so that was the year I met her, 2006.
Damn.
Oh, this 2006 right here.
Yep.
Youngsters.
Some
He still
party.
had a mustache and everything.
What'd you say?
I say he still had the mustache and everything.
Man, I know. I know what's so funny. My kids are looking at me like, Daddy, you had a mustache?
Yeah. Daddy
You
had
had
hair.
hair? I'm like, yeah, once upon a time.
Alex just cuts off a different piece of hair every year. Like 1 year he'll shade the bottom of the goatee, and then 1 year he'll shade a mustache. Then he said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna cut my hair off too, man." We just go.
You hit it on the nose. Let me tell you something. Hey, Savvy, like I say, as soon as my hair started thinning out on top, I'm like, nigga, I'm a comedian. I'm not gonna be the butt
Right.
of other people's jokes. I wasn't gonna wait for it to be so I look like George Jefferson. I'm like, nigga,
You said George Jefferson. Yeah, damn.
yep.
Some
I'm
people,
like, dude,
hey, bro, you know, when you
I'm
know,
just
you
gonna-
know. When
Yeah.
when it's time to let it go, you know.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy when I see it like LeBron or I see Tiger, I see Kevin Durant, and I'm like, bro, like it's okay. You can let it go. People still gonna love you. Hi Bonnie. You know what I mean? Your family's still gonna love you, but it just looks crazy when you doing half and half and shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. At that point, it ain't even worth keeping it, man. I'm like, look, bro, like, come on, man. Just cut the shit off, dog.
Right.
Man.
Right. So, you know.
It was funny, like my brother, man, my older brother, man, he had a big ass curl right here in the front. And at a young age, he tried to perm that bitch out and fried his whole front up, man.
Are you serious?
It made it
Yeah,
worse.
bro. And he tried to keep that shit for years, man. And then it got worse to like it got to like the Hulk Hogan. Remember the Hulk Hogan?
Oh,
He just had this shit right here. And then he started wearing the bandana. And I was like, bro, come on, man. Let this
let
shit
it
go, bro. Let
like
that
you're
shit go.
you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, there's nothing underneath that bandana, man. Just let it go.
Right. I don't know if you're joining a gang or a rock band. I don't know, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a rock star. He definitely looked like one of those guys that belong in that group Poison or something shit.
Oh man.
Right. So, you know. Hey, man, it was so crazy being at home and seeing all this stuff on the internet. I see so much crazy stuff. It's not even that they tie together. It's just I see shit and I'm like, oh my, I can't wait to get with my guys and just talk about some of the crazy shit I've been seeing. Have y'all heard about these GTA bears?
The
Nah.
Bears.
GTA Bear.
Yeah, these bears that have basically been breaking into cars all over the country, breaking and entering, stealing laptops and handicap stickers and shit. Real bears. Raul,
Wow.
roll that clip.
Man, that's that Yogi Bear right
That
there.
motherfucker really, hey, bro, he really took his time, opened the car door, and
Like a
stole some
hole.
shit.
He
Yeah.
checked doors, man. That fool was checking doors, man.
He was checking doors like a real thief.
That's wow.
I mean, what would you do if you came down here, woke up in the morning, and you get into your car to leave? What do you got, a Camaro?
Yeah,
And you just see goddamn Yogi Bear in your backseat.
bro. I
What
wouldn't
would you
even
do?
know how to explain that to the 911 dispatcher, bro.
What would that
I mean,
phone call
that-
sound like,
you-
Sammy, what that phone call sound like, man?
How would it sound like? 911. Do you have an emergency? Yes. Excuse me. There's a bear breaking into my vehicle. You know, and it's not just it opened the door like a human being, pulled out my radio, and it's literally breaking into the car. Like, sir, is this a prank? Is this some sort of bitch?
You're like,
It's
hold
really
on,
happening.
I'm gonna FaceTime you so you can see the bear stealing shit out of
Yeah.
my car right now.
Yeah, well, clearly, sir, it's an African American bear or Hispanic
Right.
bear.
Right, exactly.
He's a
Just hold on and
he's a minority grizzly.
he's a minority.
He's a black bear, right?
He's a minority grizzly. These are GTA bears. They've been doing this lately.
They're like, sir, what mountains do you live in? Nigga, I live on 104th and Broadway. What are you talking about? These bears have come down to the hills and have invaded the hood.
Man,
That's
that's
some
crazy.
crazy shit, man. I mean, bro, how in the hell do you come from the forest and have the common sense to literally stand up on your two hind legs, open the vehicle, and take some shit out of it?
Yeah.
I know. That's crazy. That shows you
Somebody must have taught
times
it.
are hard. That lets you know times are hard when grizzlies are trying to get niggas' laptops.
Oh yeah, that man. Hey, the pandemic didn't even affect the damn Grizzlies, bro. They still in shit.
You know, I don't know how much they getting in the forest for a new 2012 iPad, but damn.
Yeah, right.
Look, man, I trade you this iPad for some of that honey.
For some of that honey. Right. Oh my.
Hey,
shit, man.
Hey, let me ask you something. So I saw something. I'm just moving right along. Like, I know I'm not the only one who travels. I know you guys travel. I don't know if you guys are like thrill seekers or you'll try to do crazy stuff. But there's this video of this bridge. I believe it's in China. I don't know. Raul, do you have that clip?
Yeah, I got that.
Roll that clip, and I want to ask y'all, would y'all ever do this?
I've been fucking on some poppin' pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always been smoking like a rock star. Fucking with me, pull up on the Uzi and show up and then they shot down. And my homies pull up on your...
Man, hell no.
Fuck no.
You go out there, Raul, and get a quick. You wouldn't go out there and get a quick selfie.
I think every picture you see me in, dog, my balls would probably be in my throat right there.
Man, you and me both.
Yeah, I'd be so damn scared looking down on that thing, man.
Hey, Alex, if I'm the type of nigga that closes the window seat on the airplane, so you know I'm not walking across that bridge, dog.
So you don't see the height.
Exactly.
Oh, the whole time? That's how you are with heights?
Hey, the whole time until they say we are entering LAX airport. We want to thank you for riding with us. That's the only time I open the window. Now I'm like, if I fall, at least I'll fall in Inglewood, nigga.
That's funny.
Other than that, I keep the window closed the whole time.
What about you, Sid?
Yeah, no, I have to get with Raul and get his drone and put the drone out there, and y'all have to catch me on the land, and y'all just get the dope video like that we just saw in the video.
Yeah.
I don't have to
there you go.
say I saw it.
So you guys are all afraid of heights? Like everybody's afraid of heights?
Man,
I am.
That's a little too high. That's a little too high for me.
That's too high, man.
Yeah.
So
I would say I value my life versus I'm afraid of heights, right?
There you go.
I value land.
I agree with Sid. I agree with Sid. It's not like we have wings, bro. There's no recovery from that fall.
Hell no.
Or just so happens if you got an idiot that's had a bad day and just decides to push you off.
Man.
Well, yeah, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
And you know you always got somebody that's gonna try to test the bridge, trying to fucking jump up and down on it and shit.
Yeah.
Or you just see somebody that's like 500 pounds, you be like, hey, you gonna be on this? I'm gonna be on this. But, hey, you can't have all these people up here on this ledge.
Yeah. You got a 500-pound girl with heels on, man. She might just shatter one of them glasses and that's gone. It's over.
Bro. that one ain't for savvy.
I said, you've never been on top. I mean, you know, like, so once the Twin Towers went down in 1999, they rebuilt the tower. One big tower there, 101st floor. It's incredible. The food is incredible up there. You've never been up there, Sam?
I would do that. Like, I would do Empire State Building. I would do Paris, Eiffel Tower. I would do stuff like that. But when it's like anything where it's too much inclement weather or inclement like nature over the fact that I have infrastructure, then I'm cool. I'm cool with it. But I'll do like zip line. I'm cool with that. But this look like
zip line?
Yeah, I'm okay with zip line because I'm on a thing and I'm cool. But like a bridge or something like that, I don't know how safe
that's not your thing.
Structure. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Hey, Savvy.
Yo.
Remember I told you a couple weeks ago that like every time, you're like my ear to the streets. It was, I could either watch the news or I could go to your page. You are always up on stuff that I just had no clue about. I need you to explain the latest on what's going on with Kanye, man. I went on your page. In fact, let's everybody watch this on Savvy's page, and then let's come out of it and let's talk about it. Bro.
No, see what y'all don't know? Y'all don't know how Soulja Boy was acting. So Soulja Boy, it's a lot going on behind the scenes, fam, that I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Let's tell the truth. It's behind the scenes stuff going on that we know about that we can't speak, publicly about because it's not our story to tell.
Right.
But yes.
But I'm sure it'll come. I'm sure it'll come out soon.
Hold up. Look, check this out, bro. This is my album. If I want to take Soulja Boy or Draco or whoever he called himself off the album, I can very well do that. Y'all out of pocket, fam.
You don't talk to people with disrespect and speak people with disrespect and then expect people to support you. I just think of this clown, and I just
You know what, envy? I think you envy me, fam. You envy me. You, Soulja Boy, and I saw that message Chris Brown left, called me a hoe. Yo, holla at me, Breezy. Talk to me. Yo, stop talking this shit on social media, fam. See, y'all done made me cuss.
Nobody gonna check.
That was like a real interview.
Savvy, you got some explaining to do, brother, because
Yeah.
I'm lost, and I know I'm not the only one that's lost. I just know, I don't know, I guess, and then said you chime in too. Kanye's album just came out today, and
Yesterday.
people that I don't know if it was, he had 23 songs and he had to cut it down to 15. So I don't know what it was. I just know a few people did not make the album. Now everybody's mad. He went on the Breakfast Club. Take it from there, Savvy, and chime in when you can, say it.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, to sum everything up, everybody, has been waiting on Kanye's Donda album to come out. So it was finally released yesterday. After it was released, Kanye claims that they released his album without his permission. So it was released yesterday, and he had a lot of artists that was on the album or supposed to be on the album. Chris Brown being one, the Baby being another, Soulja Boy being another. And so Chris Brown did not make the album. Soulja Boy didn't make the album. So Chris Brown, obviously he's upset. He's an icon, man. And Chris Brown was like, man, Kanye on some whole shit, for taking me off the album. Soulja Boy is still ranting and upset about it. Like, man, you wasted my time. You had me come down to Atlanta because you wanted me there and didn't put me on the album. So he's highly upset about making the album. And that interview, which Kanye was not a part of, it was the Breakfast Club, and DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God were speaking. They was just saying, bro, he disrespects people. He said he talked his staff and himself talk to people a certain kind of way. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. You can't put it on mental illness. It's just a lot of bad things going on before the dropping of this album. And so, me, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna parody the situation. So I just put Kanye in the middle of that interview to make it hilarious and get people talking. But to sum everything up, it's just a lot of artists upset with being taken off the Donda album that was released yesterday.
Wow. Said, what is your feeling on that?
He pretty much hit it. I will probably just add a little piece. I'm excited to see what the Drake album gonna do. They saying the Drake is coming out this Friday. So we're gonna sit back and see. I know it's a little tension between Drake and Kanye as well. So
yeah,
what is Drake? So what is the tension between Drake and Kanye?
Man, put that Savvy. You help him with that. I'm too old for keeping up with.
It's two very petty situations. For one, they've been going back and forth ever since Drake got the Nike deal and Kanye with the Adidas deal. Right. Kanye, Drake could come out and say something about checks over stripes. That's what we like, and Kanye will come back and say something about so it's a beef going on between the two brand deals that they have, and also Kanye was upset about the Kiki song with Drake. The Kiki, do you love me? He was insinuating Drake was talking about Kim. So they have some very petty beefs going back and forth.
What's crazy is we're calling it petty, but it's two of the biggest artists in the world. So
right.
Their pettiness, we're joking and laughing, but that's going to help sell albums at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah, that's what Rick Ross said. Rick Ross said he feels like it's genius. It's for them two to be beeping is genius.
Right.
Yeah.
All it does is help people download. Look, so that would leads me to my next thing. Said, I don't know if you know about this, but I was looking at the notes, right? And they said that Donda is the #1 album on Apple Music in 130 countries.
Yeah,
so,
killing.
So my question is that for a whole album? Is that a single? Is that just people downloading a song? Like, how does that work, and how does that get so big and everybody's not heard everything yet?
Well, with him, it's the whole album, because I tried to download 2 songs and it won't allow you to. You have to buy his whole album. That's the thing about it with him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm it's been a topic of a lot of music conversations on numbers. What are the numbers? People aren't even arguing who's putting a better album out. People are arguing about whose stats. That's what we are in society now. We used to didn't worry about these things in the old school music era, but now all people are worried about is how much money the person's making over this person and who's a
Right.
bigger person because they did this number over that number.
Right.
We're
It's
not
almost
talking
like
about how dope
the
album.
last thing we're talking about is the music and the art.
The music
Exactly.
and the art.
Exactly.
Right.
Man.
That's
And,
crazy,
and
man.
that's what everybody's talking about. What are the numbers on Drake album? Not like what are the features, what are the songs.
And now
Drake album gonna be dope?
everybody's an analytic
Yeah.
advisor. Like you
Yeah.
ain't sold one album in your life, but you're talking about Drake versus Kanye's analytics.
Yeah. Streams
Downloads
and
and
downloads.
streams.
Oh, man, you should hear the conversations I'm having. Everybody's talking about, oh, Kanye's gonna do better in numbers in his first week than Drake, and then some people saying Drake numbers gonna do better because Drake got more radio play. The funny thing, cats can't even tell me how to open up an IRA Roth account and go invest, but they
Right.
can tell me all the analytics on how to break down how to drop a CD, what the numbers gonna do. Oh yeah, see Drake messed up because see he don't have no radio song out right now, and you got to put the radio song out there, and that inflates the numbers for when you drop the album. And then
And you know
I'm
what
like,
kills me
yo,
said? You know what kills me said about that is, if you knew all that, where the fuck is your album? Like
yeah,
Right.
everybody's making it sound like this is so easy to do.
yeah.
If it was that easy, everybody do it. Now, don't get me wrong. It feels like everybody on the planet is a rapper, and everybody's got an album coming out on the 15th. Okay, I get it, but it ain't as easy as it's put out there to be, right, Raul?
Nah, man. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that a lot of people don't see in the behind the scenes. So it takes a huge ass team, and that's why it's kind of sad sometimes when you see artists say, "I do this shit by myself. I run my own business." Yeah, you might be ahead of it, but you got people underneath you that are actually brainiacs that are actually doing the job for you to
Right.
make things a lot easier. A lot of these people ain't even writing their own songs no more. They
Yep.
got songwriters, they got ghostwriters, they got ghost producers now.
Yep.
So like I said, the rap game has changed a lot. It got too commercialized, man. I think it got too commercialized where they let too many people that don't have talent run it, where the talent is actually in the streets right now, hustling, trying to make a dollar, a different way instead of selling their music,
But-
man. And it's
But
sad
you know
because
what's so
No, go ahead.
crazy is like just about a week ago, I guess in Chicago said he sold out Soldier Field
Soldier Field,
with
yeah.
the Bears play. I mean, that's like 50,000 seats, and it's like you're not. I'm so blown away by 50,000 people will go just to listen. There's no live performances. There's no it's crazy. Like this is so off the subject, but on the subject, man. Just coming up top of my dome. Brazy was just looking for tickets because my birthday's in October, and we want to go to Vegas to go see Usher. He's got his residency, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Do you guys know that the tickets that we want in the second or third row is $2,200 per ticket?
God damn.
$2,200 per ticket.
$2,200.
And how many shows does he do a day? What would you say, Alex?
I don't know. I think he does. Here's what I'm guessing. It's
At
his
least two.
residency, and I think he does 5 to 6 shows a week. Oh, I know his
Shit.
number. I know he's getting crazy money because we literally looked at every ticket, right? And like the $600 seats, you might as well be sitting in your car listening to
Damn. That's crazy.
on your iTunes.
Damn.
And
Like,
that's a $600 ticket.
And
Yeah.
that's a $600 ticket. And I think that's the cheapest one in the room. But there's a $1,300 section. There's a $2,100 section. There's a $50. I'm like, oh my God. I guess I got on that because we were talking about ticket price. But at least like Usher's a performance.
Mm-hmm.
And you are going to see all the songs. And he is going to take you down memory lane. But I'm like, Kanye, whatever those tickets were, he sold out a stadium. And people are just listening. Like that blows me away.
Yeah, that's a different level right there, man.
Like I'm letting you know up front, hey, I'm gonna be sitting in this chair pushing play. But thanks for spending $300 a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because speaking of music and everybody's an artist, I was talking to a young lady the other day, and I'm thinking I'm doing something. She's like, "Yeah, I'm an R&B artist." Oh, okay, cool. Where's your song? I'm gonna download it on iTunes. She gave me a whole discography. No, if you really want to support me, go on Spotify and then stream it on Spotify, because I get paid more when you go on Spotify than when you just like download and buy my album. And so, but what I need you to do is go at this time, and at this time download the album, and then you know what? You stream it on a Spotify, and if you really want to help me, then like just put it on like repeat and spend. I said, you know what? Like, here go $10, just like
yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Like, I'm trying to like support your music, and you send me a whole like around the rosy
tutorial.
Yeah, like a streaming tutorial on like what's the best way for her to make money.
It's funny because she said, "Where can I get your album?" She just goes, "Okay, are you listening?" Oh, never mind. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that damn. You got to be an astrophysiologist. Man.
No, that's
then had a bunch of scams to go with it to get it to keep looping. That's just
exactly, because like
that's crazy, man.
I make more money as an artist off the streams than I do off points on if you just buy the album on iTunes.
Right.
So I had to get a whole lesson on that, and I was like, look, I was just trying to show you some love. I was
just trying to hear the song.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, bitch, can you just sing it for me real quick, like right here in my face? How much would that cost me? If I give you $5 right now, can you just sing that bitch and let me hear it?
Just give me a hook and a verse. That's it.
Right.
Alex,
that's nothing.
We owe, because we come from the Master P era where, it's like, yo, $5 for a CD. Cass is like, yo, they standing outside the nightclub. I'm a music artist. Hey, you want to support me? Hear my CD? Give $5, and you make the whole $5.
$5, you get 13 songs.
Yeah.
Right.
Minus whatever you paid to press up the CD, and you made some money. Like, all of this, everybody want to be Drake and Kanye now with streams and downloads, and this my LP, but then buy the LP and then come back and then buy the album, because then when I get more points off of if you buy the yo, dude, I can't keep up with that shit.
But that's another question though, man, that I wanted to know, because since Said just mentioned it, how is it, since we're not buying CDs anymore, how does an artist get paid off of streams? I need that question answered, because I don't understand.
Ads. The ads. So it's
even
ads.
In music?
The ads they place. So it's the data. So they're selling the data. They've already got a number matrix assigned to, even if you got a free account, they already got the data based on what's the propensity. Okay, this amount of people in this region, in this age range, at this income is listening to music, and they're more preferential if it's on this playlist, or it's more preferential if it's a single or album or searches. So they make money off of the data, and they sell.
So let me ask you something, Said. From what I'm hearing, a stream is like saying a listen, correct? Like if somebody goes, "Yo, man, you heard that new song by The Roots?" Be like, "No, man. Hey, man, I'm gonna forward that shit to you real quick." And you listen. You literally listen to the song. Oh man, that shit was dope. That's a stream, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yeah. But then they make money off of when you. That's what's great about like platforms like Spotify. Like, I'll create a playlist and then I'll put it in my this in my neo soul playlist, this in my jazz playlist. Okay, how often do I play it? Okay, do I play it in my car, or am I playing it on my computer? I mean, they have so many tons of data and information based on what your propensities are and what your movements are, that they take that data and they sell it back to advertisers and brands. And they can know, even though you're thinking you're listening to music, but they can determine all kind of behavior patterns based off of the fact of how you listen to music.
Right. It's crazy. It's definitely, but what's so crazy, this newer generation, they're figuring that shit out.
Yeah.
They are figuring it out.
They're figuring it out, because I've talked to people and be like, look, dude, this guy's walking around here. If I gave you $1 million, you wouldn't know their song. You don't know their lyrics. You don't know anything about them, but they're pulling up to these clubs in Bentleys and Ferraris, and they got $1 billion chains, because this streaming, for some reason they're making it sound like it's the easiest thing on the planet.
Yep, they do. They make it seem very. They make it seem like you just come up with some bullshit, put it on Spotify, and you're a millionaire. That's how they make it seem.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. I mean, there's some of them that are definitely living that lifestyle, but there's definitely a lot of more of them that are faking that lifestyle.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? Where a lot of them are just faking the funk just to show off, just for the likes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, man, and that's what's messed up because, like I said, it takes away from the guys that are actually talented. You know what I mean? It takes away a lot from them, man.
I know, man. That guy's getting left out right now.
Yeah, the talent is really getting left out. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's like talent is not the number one thing now. It's almost like, how crazy are you? How much of an attention whore are you that you could actually get somebody to sit down for 10 seconds or a minute or two to listen to some bullshit?
Right.
And can you?
And that's basically what you got to do. I guess you got to keep their ears some kind of way because that's where the money is at, Yeah.
Hey,
How
man,
long can you hold their attention?
Exactly. I'm going to flip the subject, man. Like I said earlier, Savvy, your page is so crazy. It ain't even just the entertainment sometimes. I'll go on your page because I missed Tom Brady's game this last weekend. Like, I'm like, Jesus Christ. I saw that clip on your page of how he just marched down the field doing what Tom Brady does, what he's been doing for all these years, like it was nothing. It looked like he didn't lose a step. I don't know, Raul, if you could show him that clip and then let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Brady steps back, throws, finds a guy as Chris Godwin, and he's gonna go in for the fucking touchdown. What a touchdown pass by Brady. Tom Brady's never gonna fucking retire. I mean, right with it. Watch this pass. Boom! Gets it to Gofford. He runs it in for a touchdown. He's gonna play till he's 60 fucking 5.
Man, he ain't lost a step, man. He ain't lost a step.
The dude ain't lost a step, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And you think they can mess around and go back to the Super Bowl again this year? I mean, he's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they have a.
How old is he?
Huh? What'd you say?
43, 44. How old is
he? Yeah, I think he's like.
Not sure how old Brady is.
I think he's 43. Say it.
43 years old.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
hey Siri.
Too old, right?
How old is Tom Brady?
Tom Brady is 44 years old.
44.
Wow.
44.
Man, that has to be not only the oldest quarterback in the history of the NFL, but this dude, I don't know what type of trainers, what type of juice, if he's juicing, I don't know what he's doing, but you would think you'd be a little nervous to be in a barbaric ass sport like, pro football at that age and just know you're going to get protected and really have another chance to go back to another Super Bowl.
Man, I'm 45 right now, man. I couldn't even imagine getting hit by one of them dudes right now.
Man, on me.
Man, that'd break my whole spleen, I think, man.
Yep. We'd be on disability the rest of our lives if we get hit, bro.
Yeah, eating pureed food out of
Hey, think about that shit, Raul. You 45 and you see a 300-pound 21-year-old that's faster than you when you were in your prime.
Coming full speed.
Scare the shit out of you.
Coming full speed, man, and he's just hungry for me, dog. Oh, man. I'm just gonna give him the ball.
Man,
I'm just gonna hand him the ball like this, man.
Oh, you want that?
Yeah. What you want? How you can have that shit? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Your end zone is that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that they can mess around and go back again?
Absolutely. Who's gonna stop him?
Yeah, with Tom Brady.
I mean, it's gonna be an interesting year. I don't know. Savvy, you tell me who you think is. I mean, I could see them.
I could see them running into Kansas City again because Kansas City looks like a team that they got Patrick Mahomes. He ain't gonna get no weaker. They still got a Super Bowl winning coach in Andy Reid. They got one of the best wide receivers in the game. I mean, I can't see anybody challenging, but I know with football is different every season. We got to watch and we got to see.
Yeah.
But as far as what I see Tampa Bay and Kansas City clashing. I don't see nobody else stopping them boys.
So you see a repeat of the Super Bowl?
I do. I don't see, as of right now, I don't see anything different.
So what's going to be happening with your Saints?
Well, the New Orleans Saints have decided to start Jameis Winston. He's been a turnover machine since he started his career. So, I mean, either we're going to see a whole lot of interceptions or a whole lot of touchdowns, man. But I think the Saints is going to be a train wreck this season, because it's just too much going on. The kicker is out. Michael Thomas is down. One of our best corners is out with a suspension. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I mean,
Thomas out for the whole year?
Not the whole year, and not to mention the hurricane, man. I mean, it's a whole lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
When it comes to overcoming with a new quarterback like that, man. So
that Taysom Hill guy, you don't think he's the answer?
I like Taysom Hill, but apparently Sean Payton don't think he's the answer because he's not starting. So
okay.
It's gonna be a mess for a little while, man. So we right back to the 2013 Lakers.
You know what? Speaking, it's funny you brought up something, and I had it queued up. Speaking of training during the hurricane, I got like a crazy snap of the hurricane when it was happening, and actually people were training during the hurricane. So I wanted to shout out to the white people that was still getting their workout on during the
Okay, let's see.
No way. No. Why are they doing it to themselves? Oh, yo. Crazy.
Man,
are they crazy?
Anything for views and likes nowadays. Putting your life on the line just so you can get some more likes on your. Was that in New Orleans?
Yes.
Oh my!
People are crazy,
God,
man. Now, when a piece of the Superdome come off and smack them dead in the face, it's not gonna be so funny, man.
Yeah, man, they look like they was ready to just fly off, man.
Struggling out there doing like you said, they do anything for views. That's ridiculous.
Man. That's like Sid always says. That's where we at right now, man.
That's where we at. That's where we at, bro.
People are dying, losing their homes and all kind of stuff. And these fools are out there. Did you see me doing push-ups at 150 mile per hour winds?
Unbelievable, man.
Oh man.
People losing their goddamn mind out here, man.
You said you had something else, a few other things that you want to talk about.
I guess we're talking right now about the stupid things that people do. I mean, obviously, I don't know if you had it in the subject matter, but I definitely want to get on this crazy crate challenge that everybody.
Oh, the crate challenge.
Oh yeah, you can't miss that one.
That's just crazy.
I feel like every 6 months some new dumb shit comes out, and I don't know if it's just indicative of the times. I don't know if people are just bored and there's just nothing else to do. And I've seen a few of them. It's not like I'm following it. Like, oh my God, it's amazing. I'm seeing people damn near breaking jaws, breaking necks, blood, killing themselves. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
You got any pictures or videos?
I know Raul may have some.
I got a video. I got a video of the challenge. Hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people.
That's the goat for you. I want the people want Mike to do it backwards. The boy ain't even got to put 2 feet no more. Let's go backwards. Let's go. Let's go. Backwards. I think Mike got Craig set up in his knees.
He Westbrook in this shit. Agent Zero. You got it, Hell no.
That's right, Mike.
Somebody save him live. ESPN, Mike.
We are. Yeah! Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike.
Hey,
Crazy.
Wow.
He needs to join the circus because I see people that can barely get up one crate. He went up and down.
Man,
backwards,
somebody
that's
needs
good.
to cut that man a paycheck, bro.
Hell
That
yeah.
was I thought for sure he was about to fall. I just knew it. I
Yeah,
never
that if somebody was
going
going to come
backwards.
underneath and just kick one out underneath him.
Oh yeah, I
felt
saw
like he
that
let the
happen too.
crowd
That's
hype
fucked
him up.
up, man. I saw that happen.
You see,
What
hey,
you see? What
yeah.
you see, Savvy?
Well, somebody kicked somebody down when they got to the top. They
Yeah,
kicked
that's
the bottom
fucked up.
one and
Well, that dude turns out that dude had like 4 felonies, so he's used to like hurting people and going to
man,
jail.
some was definitely wrong, man, to do that. They should have
I-
whipped his ass for that.
I just want to know where all of a sudden are people finding this
Coming
many
up with this
goddamn
shit.
crates? Where do these crates come from? I remember as a kid, you know, you see crates behind grocery stores and this and that,
Yeah.
but this is like an overabundance of crates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where they getting them from, because that's the only place I did used to see them was behind the grocery store.
Right?
No, they got them
Yeah.
from the vaccine. When they ship out the COVID vaccine, they ship them in crates. So we was trying to figure out what else can we do with these extra crates left over. I know.
We're going to leave
Give
them on
it
the
to black
streets.
folks.
We're
Yeah.
going to leave them on the streets.
Leave them on the streets. The
See,
black
I
folks are
believe
crazy.
you, Sid. I believe you.
They got it bad leaving stuff for us to take advantage of, don't they?
Yeah.
Man, and have y'all seen? I've seen people not even get like up on 3 and just bust their ass.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, they got some interesting ones out there, Alex. I know I pulled a few. Here's some very creative and interesting ones. You and Brazy would get a kick out of this one.
Yeah, we kick watching. 'cause we ain't
Actually,
doing it.
actually a gender reveal crate challenge.
What?
Y'all motherfucking gender reveal. Y'all already know what time it is. We're doing a crate reveal. Where the team boys at, man? Yeah! Where the team girls at? Yeah! All right, this is how we finna get it started. He finna go up there right now, and if he fall, we gonna see what it is. Let's go. Okay. We having a fucking ball. What the fuck? Yeah, it's the boy.
Nigga, it's a boy as he's down there having convulsions.
Yeah, that was like he busted his whole shoulder
with a,
open,
with,
man.
a, with, a, with a broken spinal column.
Yeah. They lost their boy to gain a boy, right?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah, the things people do. Look, even the pastors, even the church and the pastors are getting in on the crate challenge, yo.
Dude, shut up.
Cause some of y'all
Shut up.
been crating. Look at them hoes. Look at them hoes in that crate.
There's some holes in this crate.
Come on, let's start right there. There's some holes in this crate.
There's some holes in this crate.
See, crate man.
There's some holes in this
Crate,
There's some holes.
crate represents holes in your life.
There's some holes.
It ain't solid enough. There's some holes in this crate.
There's some holes in this
There's some holes in this crate. There's some holes in this crate. There's some holes in this crate.
There's some holes.
But God wants your whole.
There's some holes.
Not, he don't want you. This is not firm enough, people. A firm foundation. There's some holes. song.
Dude, I did not really hear anything. I just saw give your crates to God and there's some holes in this box. What did he say?
They were singing a whole. I'll send it to you, Alex. Oh, you missed it. She was a background singer singing. There's some
hard,
holes in this crate. There's some holes in this crate. There's some holes in this crate.
You know what's funny about the internet too?
You don't want to be a hole in the crate. You want to be whole, not like the crate. Oh, you had to hear it, Alex. You missed
don't make
the whole.
no kind of sense.
Oh my god!
And you know what it is?
That's wild, bro.
The internet has just made everybody on the planet feel like they're talented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, don't get me wrong. I'm a comedian. Yeah, I listen to the internet too, or I hear little things. But to a lot of people, like if there was no internet, if there was no Instagram, they would not have a life.
No.
I agree.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like they're
boring.
literally looking for something that they could hop on to try to make a name for themselves.
Yeah, it kind of gives everybody the chance to have their own channel, basically.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, everyone has their own channel.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, there are some super talented people out there, but it's just the ones that just clog up the lane, you guys.
Yeah. With ignorant shit.
That's the shit that bothers me the most.
Yeah.
Ignorant shit, man.
Hey, we were.
Hey, are the Emmys tonight, Alex?
Did you say the Emmys?
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea. Is it?
I don't know, man. I had just got a notification while I was talking to you, and I just thought I'd throw that out there and ask.
That just goes to show how out the loop just nowadays. Like everybody used to know this shit. You know, you see the commercials, you see the billboards. It's like, dude, I have no idea.
Right. Well, shit, I don't either.
You talk about the Emmys, and I was about to bring up some crazy dunks that I saw on the internet today. Like, no, I don't know if you got that video, Raul, but I was, I'm always seeing crazy stuff on the internet where, like, I look forward every year to the NBA All-Star Weekend to see the dunk contest like everybody else, right?
Right.
And I've seen some of the so-called best dudes in the world just do some okay dunks. I'm like, is that it? Is that as good as it got this year? And then you go on the internet and you see dudes doing shit that's absolutely out of this world incredible. You go, dude, that would win every dunk contest ever. Raul, can you show him that clip, please? Yeah. Of dude just doing these dunks. I just want to see what y'all think. Check this out.
Anyone have what? Oh!
Ooh, that last
Damn.
one was hard.
That's a bad boy right there, man.
Who is that
like,
dude?
You have no clue who this dude is. You're like, dude, I'm pretty sure there's some NBA dudes that will pay you for that dunk so they can win a dunk contest next year. Like, where are these dudes coming up with this shit?
Bro,
I thought they ran out of dunks.
I did too. Like I said, I haven't even watched the dunk contest in the last couple of years because it's all the same shit. It's to the point that they just doing stupid shit like putting wigs on and capes and biting hot dogs when they dunk because they just running out of shit.
Biting hot dogs on the dunk.
When I just saw this dude, I'm like, damn, they got more of them. Like,
Right, just just a pure dunk. They didn't pull a car out on the floor.
Right. They didn't pull out a car.
He didn't put on a Wonder Woman outfit. You know what I mean? It's like,
they didn't jump over the tallest person on the team and touch his
I
head.
see another one when they jump over one of their teammates.
That's just ridiculous, dude.
it's been done, guys. Like, you know what I mean? But
I saw about 3 of them that dude did that I have never seen before.
Same here.
About to say that, Raul. I was just
like,
about
damn.
to say that. I saw like 3 dunks I have never seen before that would shut down any stadium or arena.
Every single one of them was a 10 too.
Yeah, you don't know who that guy was, Alex? Alex, do you know who that guy? Do you know who that guy was?
I have absolutely.
He looked like a knockoff Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I think he goes by nigga in the gym.
Nigga in the
Gym.
I hope he's getting paid though, cause we always hear these like sad stories, and it's some dude that like kind of works at the YMCA, and he just like stays up there all day and like dunks or whatever. He has no job. He just there. That's just what he does, and the reason why he's so good, cause he works at the Y, and like he just
and he does 1,400 dunks a day.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
just
that
dunks every day for a hobby.
Some NBA team, please hire him like to like do the halftime show or like
something.
Be the ball boy or something in the NBA or something, man.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So
but a lot of these guys, they do get like little consultant jobs for a lot of the NBA players. A lot of people don't know that. Like some of these like little street ball guys that do like all those different like step back drills or whatever. I know like James Harden and some of these players, they pay these guys in the off season to like teach them how to do a lot of these little tricks and step back moves.
Which is dope because all it could do is help their games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of basketball, what you gonna say?
No, I'm sorry. I was kind of jumping. No, I was watching Allen Iverson on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
I saw that.
And he was talking about when he first went against Michael Jordan and the famous crossover move that he did to Michael Jordan. And he was saying, I can't actually even take credit for it because it was a guy that was just on the bench that never played on the team. At Georgetown. He named the guy. He didn't even
say the name. He didn't even say the name of the dude.
He wasn't even a scholarship player, didn't play in the game. He was a dude on the bench. And he said, but in practice, he had this crossover move, and I'm speaking as if I'm Allen Iverson. He was like, yo, I was so upset with him to at one point, I said, you know what, man? After practice, you got to teach me how to do that crossover move. And this kind of no-name guy that was like on the team at the end of the bench that never played taught Allen Iverson how to do this like crossover move. And he said to himself, you know what? This little formulated move, whenever I get a chance to play somebody great, specifically Michael Jordan, I'm going to try it. So it was interesting. As we see it as fans, we looked at it as kind of like a natural thing, but it was already like a kind of destiny manifestation that he had learned the sequence of the moves that he did already.
Right.
And B, he had already told himself, man, if I ever play against a great, I'm going to try this move. And he said at the time, he was just dribbling the ball. He heard Phil Jackson scream, yo, Mike, get Allen Iverson. And he said, man.
Top of the key.
Top of the key. And he said, man, here's my chance to practice. That one, it was like a 2 stutter step kind of crossover move. And he said, once I had him with the half stutter, I knew I had him with the 7
And he went right back to it. And he literally went right back to it.
Yeah. It was interesting. I'm not telling it all the way as
No, you did a great job. No, you did a great job, because he said he tried it to see if Mike would bite. And he said he bit immediately. And he's doing his voiceover as they were showing the move. And you see Mike completely bit on the little half one. He's like, okay, now's the time. And then he just hit him with it, lost him. And then he said, here's the part you forgot, said.
Yeah, the later on.
He said about 5 years ago, they were at some celebrity gathering, and he ran into Mike. And he said, first thing he said was, Mike, what's up, man? I love you. And Mike was like, man, fuck you, bitch. You don't love me. He said those are Mike's exact words. Fuck you, bitch. You don't love me. And I'll never forget that goddamn move. But it was like, that was Allen Iverson's introduction.
That's signature, man.
To the rest of the world. For those of us that knew who he was in college in Georgetown, he was on his way. We knew his story. But to the rest of the world, that one night, that move changed the world for him.
Yeah,
and here's the crazy part. Everybody on the planet, like my little 3-year-old son is learning a crossover now. Like that's like nowadays
standard
in 2021, that's like dribbling the ball. Raul, you can go out in front of your apartment right now and do a crossover.
Yep. Something like that. You can call it that, I guess. I like to call it a fuck up, but yeah.
That was the funniest shit ever. You're like, yep. Yes.
Have you been to a gym lately, Alex? Have you been to a gym? Have you been to a gym lately, or like seen a current like pickup game lately?
I have watched, and I'm not gonna lie. I recently just did because we're about to start Legend in basketball this week, right?
Oh, okay.
So I had to go check out a gym. It's just crazy you're saying that, and it's like a real gym, but it's gonna be for 3 to 5 year olds. But I've taught him crossover basics. You see, he knows how to do a layup. He can do a hook shot. He knows what a jump shot is. But my point is, we're hearing one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and this is 1996. Alan's telling you about a move he had never seen before. After he did that, the entire league, every player, girl, boys, everybody, crossover just became you have to learn how to do it. It's just a part of the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like dribbling the
that,
ball.
Alex, because
What'd you
it's
say?
like I asked you that now because I went to a gym recently, and it's like I immediately knew I was an old man because all of these kids now have like a little like script book that they do with 2 double crossover, over back step, over step, like this whole like little James Harden thing, and they all like practice these like little. It's almost like dance moves.
Right,
I call them like
no,
dance
right.
moves. They got the dribble,
Their
to
fundamentals. Basically, what you're saying said their fundamentals are so crazy now. But you know what it is? Let's just really take it in context. We'll wrap it up after this. If you look at an old videotape of an NBA game in just 1970, 75, they literally weren't even using their other hand. Like you'll see pictures of Jerry West, Bob Cousy, the guys that were all-stars, that were the best in the league, and this motherfucker is literally dribbling with one hand as if he don't even have another hand.
Right.
Yeah, Alex, I was so discouraged. I said, you know what? I can't play with these kids today. Because it's like, dude, just dribble to the hole or take a jump shot. All of this 1-2 step, dribble, patty, pat, step forward, back, twist around, pirouette, do 2 push-ups, jump back up, spin around. I'm like, yo, man, can you just like shoot the ball? Like it almost seems kind of like unfair.
Man,
it's definitely different. That's for sure, bro.
I think everybody got amazed with the whole like and one, like the whole skip to my Lou. What's the other guy, the white boy, the professor?
The professor,
like,
yeah.
All of these like little the whole like and one mixtape, like kind of
it changed the game a lot, man.
The whole crossover and dribble game to a whole nother level, and now the NBA players are playing like that. You're muted, Alex.
It was street ball. Yeah. It was street ball that now made it to, but let's just be real. Black folks have taken street ball since the beginning of time and put it into the game in whatever era it was. I mean, that was a group of guys called the Harlem Globetrotters, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters were always ahead of their time in whatever era it was.
Yes.
And it was coming out of the streets of Harlem. And since the beginning of basketball, there has been black dudes that came from street ball that ended up making it to the highest level. So they've always been some cool shit. But like I came in a little late, but yes, and one when Rafer Alston and all them came around, they just basically took what cats were doing on the streets. But think about how big Rucker and all that was when back in the 70s when Dr. J would come down to the park, and then all the way down to when Kobe would come to the park and literally play with some regular dudes and drop 79 points on them like it ain't nothing. But show, he just wanted to show, hey man, I started here too. Like, and then they had the Drew League out here in LA with Baron Davis and all those dudes. It's like, okay, you really want to see what's happening in the streets in this game, even though you guys have made it to the highest level and you're making millions and you get to play on that hardwood every night. A lot of dudes still like, yo, I'm still going to hit these little small spots and work on my game. See what's new, what's hot. What can I take from these kids and bring to the big stage?
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So, hey, man, I just want to say I had a whole lot of fun seeing you guys, talking to you guys. I see I'm having, technical difficulties this week, but I had to do what I had to do with the phone. Hopefully it didn't look too bad. Hopefully all of our friends and fans and family that watch us every week, we appreciate you guys from day one. We've been doing this for how long now, you guys? Somebody tell me.
Man, we had
Shit, it seemed like close to 2 years. It seemed like
about 2 years almost.
This episode
How many
133.
episodes are we at now?
133.
Damn, it's still 133?
It was 132 last week.
Okay. Yep, 133 does come after 132.
Yeah.
Hey, I think my boy Brian Davis is Shazam the cameraman is watching, and I know today's his birthday, so I want to give him a.
No, actually, his birthday's next week, man.
Oh, his birthday's next week.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was today. Okay, well, you got an early birthday shout out, Shazam. Alex Hot JB 220. Hey, Said, let them know where they can find us at real quick, man.
Yes, definitely. You can check us out on youtube.com/The Funny Don't Stop Show. We are streaming live on Alex's personal page. We're streaming live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. But most importantly, go to YouTube, like, subscribe, and get the alerts so we can get the analytics up. youtube.com/The Funny Don't Stop Show.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys. Savvy, let them know where they can find you at.
you can find your boy Savvy on Facebook and Instagram at Savvy Amusing.
That's what's up. Said Brass.
You can check me out at SEDBRASS.
That's what's up. Raul.
You can find me at the Big Goose, DABIGGUZ.
That's what's up. You can find me at Funny Man Alex Thomas on Instagram, but every single week with my homeboys right here on
The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey, the Funny Don't Stop Show. The Funny